He's alive!
Here's Johnny. It's showtime.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very spooky episode of the Good Day for a Movie podcast. As always, I've got Tate.
What's up?
And our anonymous third co-host.
Stoked.
What did we think of the new intro?
I liked it. Wow, when that beat dropped, I was like, damn, it's kind of fire. Nothing gets me more stoked. I'm actually happy now when I hear the tune for Nazi zombies. Yeah.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it's in Nazi zombies, but I think it's from a movie.
Yeah, the way I found it was the Halloween intro remix is what I typed into YouTube.
So, Halloween is
the Monster Mash too.
Claw dude, Terry.
No, that's Jason.
I'm scary Terry.
And Jason doesn't talk.
Scary Terry, bitch.
As always, we are brought to you by GD4GD. So head on over to GD4GD.com and buy some awesome gear because $10 of every sale gets donated to their nonprofit partner, which is currently the Pink Agenda. The Pink Agenda is a nonprofit focusing on raising money for breast cancer research, so a great cause, and even better, they've got some really cool stuff over there. So, we are doing a little Halloween special. If you are listening to this on Halloween Day, go to our Instagram story because Tate and I are dressed up in costumes.
We threw something together.
Oh, yeah, I'm a Jedi.
We went deep into the closet full of random stuff from random costumes, and you know what? We threw something together.
Yeah.
So go over and check out the Instagram because you won't regret it.
And we are watching what is going to be just an amazing.
You talked
movie.
about what movie you have in store, and this isn't a pick just for everybody. This is just a special. So this doesn't count as a pick. But Jacob did have a movie in mind, so hit us with it.
We are watching 2020's Hubie Halloween.
Hubie
Halloween. It is an Adam Sandler movie. Kevin James just came out this year, a couple weeks ago. Ray Liotta's in it. Steve Buscemi, Rob Schneider.
Buscemi?
Yeah, that's what I said. Maya Rudolph, Tim Meadows, Shaq is in this thing. Kenan Thompson, Ben Stiller. I mean, this is going to be...
This is a stacked cast.
In all likelihoods, the biggest shit show of a movie I've ever seen.
This is going to be so bad, probably.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so bad that it's awesome.
I mean, at least it's not a scary movie. That would have made me sad.
Yeah, it's a comedy, fantasy, mystery.
I wanted to watch Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, wouldn't have liked that. I would have been a sad boy.
All right, well, what do you think? Should we, by the way, this is on Netflix, so, I mean, come on, everybody's got access to it, so.
Boom.
Shall we? Let's do it.
Might as well.
Every time screams, he has to take a shot.
I'm not going to scream at an Adam Sandler Halloween movie.
Maybe.
Unlikely. If I do, boy, oh boy, I might be slurring.
All right, well, see you on the other side.
Well, hello, my ghouls and goblins. I know you've got your costumes picked out for the frightful festivities. And I hope you all get more treats than tricks.
Halloween's upon us!
Is he a good guy?
Hubie Dubois is the nicest guy in this town.
Here are some happy Halloween word searches. You can pass it out to the kids.
Thank you so much.
As a trained volunteer, I know what it's like when the spooky fun gets out of hand. Officer D, the supermarket's selling expired bacon. Janet at the library has not been herself lately. I heard a voice in the sewer.
I'm sorry, I didn't recognize him.
It's pretty impressive how long he's been a loser.
Oh, messing with Hubie Dubois. Murder! A Salem tradition.
You gotta expect a scare here or there.
There's something off in this town.
Mr. Lambert? Oh. Mr. Lambert? Is that you? Oh, no.
Salem PD?
Yes, officer, this is Hubie Dubois.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look good.
Salem needs me.
What are you gonna do, Mr. Dubois?
What I do every October 31st. Make sure every citizen is protected. No one in Salem is safe tonight.
So would you lose your thermos?
Oh, that'll never happen.
Anyway.
We got an unsolved mystery here.
Oh.
I know who did this.
Not now, Hubie.
Mayor, I suggest we cancel Halloween immediately.
We ain't canceling a damn thing.
This is some Dateline NBC shit.
People are strange. People are strange. People are strange.
You're the best person I know. That's why you're a hero.
Not cool.
Hello?
Marino! Help me, Martin! Help me! Help me!
Happy Halloween, everybody.
I have got to say, I am pleasantly surprised.
That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah,
and
like
we asked to bring us in after the end of the movie, bring us back into this segment, and
it took like 2 minutes to try to think of something.
And Happy Halloween was perfect.
Well, it was kind of stressful.
That's funny. But anywho, this movie was good. I was actually very surprised.
I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was going to be a train wreck. I thought it was going to be a dumb... Well, it was kind of a dumb comedy. It was definitely a dumb comedy.
You had to accept that it was just dumb.
Yeah. Once you accepted that and got past it,
yeah,
it was a pretty funny movie.
Yeah, I typically find Sandler humor, like all of these new stupid movies, typically they're bad, but I find myself just laughing at every single thing Adam Sandler does.
Man, this had some Bobby Boucher vibes, like his character.
Mad Bobby Boucher vibes.
But I felt like I needed subtitles for Adam Sandler because he mumbled pretty much everything, and I couldn't understand a word he was saying, but I laughed. And the things that I did understand were the funniest things. Like when his mom when he went outside, and she was just like,
Hubert Dubois, do you hear me?
The whole neighborhood hears you, man. You're practically screaming.
Man, he was hilarious.
Yes, I really did enjoy this movie. I came in thinking that this would be like a 50 out of 100 max.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I'm giving it a higher score than a 50. I'm
with you. I was ready to burn this movie to the ground.
Yeah. I mean, since we're in this whole COVID thing, if you are looking for something to watch because you're not going out trick-or-treating, this is the movie you should watch.
It's a pretty good movie. I mean, it's one of the, we talked about it beforehand, how we were we've been watching some heavy movies lately. This is just one of those sit back, don't have to think too hard, just entertaining movies.
Yes. What is the moon supposed to be like this Halloween?
We're supposed to have a full moon, baby.
Ooh, creepy.
Steve Buscemi's coming for you.
Creepy.
Let's first talk about Buscemi and the other guy. Oh my god,
Rob
were they
Schneider and
funny.
Buscemi. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit, did they make me laugh at that last scene?
When they're in the cop shop and he's like,
Did you do anything fun? I pissed on a tombstone, pissed on the street, just some fun pissing stuff, you know. Nobody pees more than you. I'm peeing now.
no, what a stupid line.
And he just starts scratching him, and he's like, good roommate. And Steve Buscemi's just like kicking his leg.
I was wondering what they were going to do throughout the entire thing with Buscemi's character, because he keeps like coming back and like acting like he, and all these things. I was like, oh, he hasn't turned into a werewolf yet. When they're the thing, and he's like, oh yeah, he's over here changing himself. He's just ripped his shirt and he's glued a bunch of hair to his body. And it just goes to that. I thought that was perfect, the way they did that.
And also, Adam Sandler's mom, definitely an actual witch, right?
Oh, very creepy.
Yes, but like she's like an actual, just like she's a witch.
I guess.
Like in the movie, yeah,
Sure.
definitely.
I mean, their great grandma was a witch.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
I'll
like how
accept it.
else was she able to just like pull all those people like that? Magic.
Mama strength.
Here's something that I didn't really realize until the end. Julie Bowen, the mega babe.
Yeah, the Modern Family mom.
Yeah. You know what she was in before Modern Family?
Halloween.
Does the name Virginia Vanette ring a bell?
Mm-mm.
Happy Gilmore.
Really?
Yes.
No.
She was
Happy
She was
Gilmore?
the girlfriend in Happy Gilmore.
No
way.
she
Yes, she
isn't.
was.
No way.
Yes, she was. Look. Yeah,
me
that's
see.
her. Let me show you a picture from her in Happy Gilmore.
I mean, this was definitely a Happy Gilmore collab. Like,
Oh yeah.
absolutely. But that's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that is her.
Shocking.
What? No way. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is so. What are the odds that they're married in real life?
Very
Zero.
low.
I don't know. It's just kind of crazy.
Absolutely zero.
This is just.
Pretty
They're just
sure
not.
Adam Sandler is married to someone else.
Oh,
Man.
he's married to the news reporter in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
At the
At the
The
end.
Tracy Phillips at the end. Yeah.
at the very end. That's
Yeah.
his wife.
Yes.
Wow. Good for you, Adam.
Very nice.
Adam Sandler's great. I want to
Yes.
hang out with
Oh,
I
Adam
want to
Sandler.
play
Man.
basketball with him.
For real.
He'd destroy you. But anywho,
But yes, the
I
thermos.
might dress up as Adam Sandler next Halloween. I might
Yes.
just rock a red thermos, a monitor sash, and just go out and start yelling at kids.
That
should-
will be a popular Halloween
should
costume.
Oh, like
all-
a parent
for
costume.
sure.
We should
sure.
all be different Adam Sandlers next year because it's too late now.
There could be. You could have an Adam Sandler party. Have people just
like
dress
I would
up
just
as,
be like
All of his
normal Adam
outfits are
Sandler,
just like casual clothing.
yeah, and I would just like wear like super baggy clothing and just talk like Adam Sandler.
Well, you could be like so many characters from his movies. You could be like, so you have someone as Bobby Boucher. You could have someone as this guy.
Happy.
You could have someone as Happy.
Oh yeah.
You could have some guy from Uncut Gems. Boom, like we talked about with the
Yes,
phone.
yes.
Well, that's his worst movie.
That wasn't
gosh.
Uncut Gems.
Nah, yeah, fuck, Punch
Drunk Love.
This movie also felt like it had like at every turn I forgot how stacked the cast was, and then all of a sudden
Yes.
it's like Kenan Thompson, and then like later in the movie Maya Rudolph comes in.
Yes.
And I was like, man, I forgot that she was in this.
Tim Meadows was great. I love Ray Liotta.
Who's that?
He's the
The
Is he the
jerk.
guy-
The one with the clown wig.
Oh,
From
him, yeah,
Goodfellas.
the dumb one. Yeah.
yeah, man. You don't really see Ray Liotta in too much stuff anymore. He was in Marriage Story last year, great in that, and I thought he was awesome in this one. He was funny, and it was just such a cool cast.
Everyone, I mean, even what the fuck is his name? Kevin Bacon? No, not Kevin. What's
Steve
his name?
Buscemi,
No, the cop.
Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Yeah. Kevin Bacon. Even he was pretty funny. Usually I don't think he's funny at all.
Yeah, I am a sucker for. I've kind of already said this for these Adam Sandler movies, which means I am kind of a sucker for Kevin James as well. I watched Pixels and I watched Grown Ups a couple months ago, and well, not good movies, very enjoyable.
If you go into those movies with like low expectations,
just hey, I want to have
they're
a
kind of
good
funny.
time.
Yeah, if you go into those thinking that you're like gonna see a great movie, you're gonna be disappointed, and you're probably not gonna like it. But it's one of those just slapstick comedies that, you know, if you're in the right mood, it hits.
I don't know why,
And
but
this
I've
movie
never
hit.
liked Kevin James. on screen.
Yeah,
except for Hitch. That's the only time I've liked
Hitch.
him.
He's good. Yeah,
that's it.
Also, Adam Sandler, Wingman of the Year.
Oh, for sure.
When he was like,
Now, Tommy, you call your mother. Let her know you're home. Megan, you call your parents. Let them know you're staying at a friend's. That's for you.
Well, and also in the corn maze where he's just like, you two walk a little bit ahead of me. That's for the romance.
He like covers his eyes and spins in a circle.
Well, now I feel bad.
I know you feel bad because you got a big heart.
Thanks.
So I'm going to let you two guys take off without me. I'll give you a head start in the name of romance.
Always thinking of everyone else. What a good guy. I want a friend like that.
Yeah, I got the bad parts of Hubie.
Did you guys,
Not the good
who
parts.
did you guys think the killer was throughout the movie? Like in the middle of it? Did it ever change, or did you ever think?
I had no idea. I'm like, well, it's not going to be Buscemi.
Because at the very beginning, I was like, it's Buscemi. I was like, he just moved into his house. He's a weird dude. It's Buscemi. And then when I thought about it, they said like whether it was a narrator or someone, he's like, it's always the quiet one. And then I was like, oh, you thought it was
"Quote unquote
Shaq?
Shaq." No, that was
that was
Shaq.
Shaq. Yeah.
Said it.
Also, very weird, very random.
Yes, that's a ridiculous role.
So many random things in this. But then I was thinking that it was going to be the Modern Family mom, because I was just like, oh, she's the quiet one. So I thought that after Buscemi. And then when it showed the guy put the pig hat mask over his head and it had the blonde hair, I was like, okay, it's neither of them. It's a random character that we don't know yet. And then for a while, I was like, okay, it is this guy that they're looking for. Until that cop scene.
Yes.
And they're both just turn themselves in. I was like, okay, I have no idea who it is.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, until they said the cell phone is in your house, I was like, his mom's been doing this.
Yeah. Then
I didn't even throw a guess in the bowl.
I was just thinking about throughout the movie. I was like, oh, it's Buscemi for sure. Oh.
So this was a Christmas movie disguised as a Halloween movie. It like had all of the Christmas movie themes, including the cheesy ending, and like everybody's in like the Halloween spirit, like people would be in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, it was definitely the Halloween version of a Christmas movie, because it wasn't scary at all. It wasn't like, it was a feel good movie.
Yep.
With the Halloween version. Yeah, totally agree.
I did get kind of spooked a couple times, but
what? From what?
There were just scenes where it got dark and Adam Sandler was alone. Put myself in his shoes.
We need to go to a haunted house with you.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to.
Yes.
0% chance.
I love haunted houses.
Wow, I love all of the things that he yelled and they go through it in the post credits, or he's like, murder! And he sees the kid in the school and he's like, burn him!
I mean, the quote of the movie was when he was walking up to the car and then turned the lights on. He was like, "What?"
Man, he had a.
It was the
lot of
one-liners
good
for me
one-liners.
that was like fucking funny as
every
hell.
single time he was like, "Okay, all right," like
Yes.
I know.
The mom would just like be like hardcore flirting with him and just giving him all the signs and compliments, and he just goes, "Okay."
Yeah. Oh, and I loved it when he was like, would you sometime maybe want to, I don't know, possibly. And she's like, yeah. And he's like, no, nothing. Never mind.
I was wondering, Violet, do you think perhaps that we can, maybe sometime you and I could possibly...
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh.
It was like, Sandler is just, he's gotten so much shit recently for just making bad movies. People think it's on purpose, but I don't think it's on purpose. I think it's more of he just wants to have fun, put all of his friends in movies, make something that he knows is going to entertain the vast majority of people.
That's got to be what this one is. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, he just came from Uncut Gems, which is like, I think debatably one of his best performances ever.
Oh, yeah.
That and Punch Drunk Love, in my opinion. But, and then he just comes out and makes this like just stupid comedy. But with all, like you said, with all of his buddies, like this must have just been like, I was thinking about like, how did they get him to be a part of this? And how they say, like, how is he still wanting to be like, okay, I can play that role. I'll do it.
It was probably him and the director.
Oh, yeah. He wrote this.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler wrote this?
Yeah.
I would assume
he's written most of his movies.
Wow.
Yeah, like, I don't know. You must not be very familiar with kind of what he's done in
as
the
far
last
as like
few
writing,
years.
no.
Besides, no, I'm talking about like as an actor. Like, Let's see. He was in Murder Mystery with Jennifer Aniston. Like, just kind of another. That movie was actually pretty good. Not like a 80s or 90s good, but like it was like a 60s or 70s. But before that, like he was in that.
I guess I don't know
the
if
Ridiculous Six.
Like
even like
between
Pixels
those-
and Grown Ups. Grown
Oh,
Ups too.
Pixels, yeah. Pixels and like Grown Ups are the movies that I pin him in.
Like
between his like
his late
Billy
career,
Madison,
yeah.
and like Happy Gilmore Days and like Uncut Gems. Like between that like 2 decades, I just think of Grown Ups and Pixels. But which not a fan of really those movies.
Yeah, they're he's been in a lot of movies just like this where it's just a fun movie. Nobody's ever going to give him credit for it, but
does
he just
write
knows
a lot
how to
of his
entertain.
movies?
Yeah.
Like which ones?
Like all of them. Let's see. Let me go back to
Like even the good old days ones? Like
let's see. Written by Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Waterboy, Big Daddy.
Wow. I didn't know
Little
he wrote
Nicky
on those.
I
Eight
didn't know
Crazy
he wrote all of
Nights.
those, yeah.
You Don't Mess with Zohan, Grown Ups.
Okay, Zohan was really bad, but
Jack and Jill, Grown Ups 2, Hotel Transylvania 2, Ridiculous 6.
Ridiculous 6 was kind of bad.
Very
okay,
bad.
but yeah,
Jack
so
and
Hubie
Jill
Halloween
could have been the worst movie in the.
I didn't know that he wrote.
I've never seen Jack and Jill.
I
but
refused to see it. I saw the trailer.
One of my favorite movie people, Jeff D. Lowe, gave it a -4 out of 100.
Wow.
It looked horrible.
That's brutal.
Well, it was
it's a
the
movie
one
that
where
we'll probably need to watch one of these days.
No.
-4.
That'll drop
Yeah.
your perspective of it because it was one of those where like Adam Sandler plays multiple people. He plays Jack and Jill.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to see this movie.
No.
Yeah, no, I definitely do. Al Pacino's in it playing himself. Katie Holmes. Yeah, I need to see that movie.
That's impressive though that he wrote all those movies. I didn't know that he
I didn't
was
know
a
that
writer.
he wrote all those.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's cool. So
it's-
then this is exactly in the same vein as
It's
a lot
totally
of
in
those
his
movies.
wheelhouse.
Yeah.
This is like he was
So-
exercising.
okay.
He was like, I want to do something fun for the kiddos this Halloween.
Oh,
and
I
he just
totally-
thought about it
I feel
while
like-
he was on the treadmill.
Now that I know that he did all of those movies, I totally get why. Like, yeah, he just probably every once in a while. This is almost like his just relief, where he just like
Yeah,
kind
I mean,
of.
this is basically his retirement plan. He signed this massive deal with Netflix worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I think he's got 2 movies left on it.
So he's just making movies
Yeah.
for them, and they're just giving him almost free reign to.
Yeah, and I think they should. So there's been an idea that's been bandied about by a lot of people on the internet of creating there's been a lot of hope out there that Adam Sandler will one day make a movie that combines every single character in every single movie that he's ever done.
I just forgot that Ben
Stop.
Stiller was in this goddamn
Yes,
movie.
I
at the
forgot
beginning.
about that too. Ben Stiller was at the very
Once
beginning.
he said that, and said at the
Yeah,
beginning,
he was the
he was the
nursing
same
home
yeah
guy
nursing
in
home guy
Happy
from
Gilmore.
Happy-
It was the same character.
Wow.
Yeah. How cool would that be, though? It would just be kind of in the same vein of this. It's just pure fan service.
Yeah, that
joy.
would just be for the people.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
the-
it would be amazing. I mean, why else make movies if you're like a comedian?
if you have established yourself with some really like his career, like he's obviously made some incredible movies. If you're kind of established like that, you don't need to prove yourself anymore. Why not have fun?
And we also have another movie that Adam Sandler said he was going to make. He said if he was not nominated for an Oscar for Uncut Gems, he was going to come back and make the worst movie anybody has ever seen.
He
And
said that?
yes, I need to see that movie. I
Dude,
need him to make that movie.
I'm more and more of an Adam Sandler fan every time we talk about it.
Yes, he's just seems so down to earth, just such an awesome dude.
Yeah.
And he's good at basketball.
And he's got mad swag.
Yeah, I mean, he just wears whatever he wants.
Does
he just
whatever he
doesn't care.
wants.
Just wears these baggy shorts down to
Out
past
of the
his
blue,
knees.
he throws on a blue suit and carries a telephone wherever he goes.
Yes.
Shaquille O'Neal is just branching out, man.
What a
Honestly,
guy.
good. I think he was good.
I was
He
told
looked so comfortable.
Yeah, like it didn't seem like he was acting. Like you did. Well, I shouldn't say that. It didn't seem like you were just watching Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, no. I feel like he's just like, I mean, he always seems like one of those people that, you have some of those athletes that are very comfortable on camera, like Peyton Manning. And then you see others where they look like they just struggle. He's one of those that just looks comfortable. Like he just is another walk in the park. But
I mean, he's Hall of Famer, basketball player, DJ, actor.
Last thing that I wanted to say was just the ending was so nice. It was so nice and heartwarming. I was just like, oh, you know, I mean, it's nothing surprising once you find out like the mom did it. They're all in the backyard. She's going to burn him. He's going to stop him. All that you knew how it was going to play out. He was going to save the day, but it still was good.
Mm-hmm. It was just a nice, heartwarming movie. It's a little cheese, but whatever.
Whatever, dude.
The
message at the end is great. It's just, be nice.
It's not. It's cheddar cheese. It's solid. You eat cheddar cheese with everything.
Also, loved that Buscemi and the other guy were there at the end too.
Yes, that was maybe my favorite scene.
Freeze, Mrs. Dubois!
Hold your fire until my command.
Why did we bring them again? There was nobody left at the station. We had to.
So ridiculous. I mean, this whole movie was just so ridiculously great.
Yeah, it was. Highly recommend watching. I thought it was going to be a stupid movie that I would never want to watch again, but I would totally recommend anybody that just wants to throw a good dumb comedy on. This was great.
That is the thing. You watch this movie probably once every 15 years.
You watch it until you forget it, and then you rewatch it.
You watch it every Halloween.
It could be that, but
every like 2 Halloweens. I think that's a good time.
It's breaking the ice. There's gonna be a new trend of Christmas style.
There was
other
one
holiday
crazy
movies.
thing just before scores. It's really quick. How the heck was that Will from Stranger Things?
Oh my gosh! Yes,
that
you
was
pointed that
mind
out.
blowing.
Yeah,
when he showed up.
Also, you said that, but you didn't see him he was in that first scene where he like reaches for the fridge and everything, and you guys didn't say anything. And then the next scene when he was getting a coffee.
No, I was.
Yeah, he was in that first one.
Yeah.
I don't even know what scene you're talking about.
It was just the first scene where they're showing in the house of the Modern Family MILF. Yeah. And like it showed all the kids kind of, and then it shows him in the background and he's in the kitchen. He's like reaching for the fridge or doing something. He doesn't say anything, but he's just back there.
We barely, like, it wasn't focused on him. The first
He
time
was
it
the only
focused
kid in
on
the
him
shot,
was when
but yeah.
we were like, holy shit, that's Will from Stranger Things.
Yeah, and it has me wondering, like, not to go off on a total Stranger Things tangent, but how the hell are they going to do this with all these kids growing up?
Seriously. Like, what do the other kids look like?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't. His older brother's going to look like 30. And then his older brother's girlfriend's
seen him recently, and both of them actually look pretty similar because they were already in like their mid-20s.
I guess. But all the other kids are going to be skyrocketing.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown, I saw her in that new also Netflix movie, Enola Holmes, and she was pretty similar looking.
She probably looks about the same. But
yeah, the other boys,
he really like grew.
I haven't seen
the Will kid.
Yeah, he was tall.
The last time I saw Finn Wolfhard besides Stranger Things was in It.
Oh yeah,
and
he was in It. Yeah,
but that
was
great call by you noticing that was him because I definitely would not have.
It blew. I triple guessed myself before I said it because I was like, I'm not going to sound dumb again.
I'm telling you, get on this IMDb train. Have it on your phone the entire time and just be looking at the entire cast.
Yeah.
It's so clutch. All right, let's get into some scores here. From the aggregators, IMDb 5.2 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes 47%, Metacritic 53%. Way too low. I am giving this movie a 70 out of 100. I think that's a fair score. For the amount I laughed, it should be like a 92. But it's just such a goofy movie that it doesn't need to be in the high 90s or 80s. I think 70s just about the perfect place for this.
Yeah, I think you're right in the ballpark. I think that, I mean, obviously you can't compare this movie to Shawshanks and like even like Mystic River is one I liked, and all these other serious movies. I think if you were going to compare this with other kind of slapstick comedies, it'd be up there as like a really good one. But man, when you got to stick to like the scale of just movies in general, I think I'm going to give it also a 70, but highly recommend watching. It was very entertaining and it would score higher when compared with other kind of shitty comedies.
Yeah. Going off Tate, there's a scale. There's not a comedy scale, a drama scale, and a horror scale. There's a scale for movies. So it's a 6 for me. But, I mean, it's a lot of comedies can just be bad, but hilarious. And they'd score like a 5 or a 4 and make you laugh the entire time because they're just so dumb.
Yeah, there's honestly not a lot of comedies that I'd even put up in the 80s or 90s. There's a few that make it up there, but for the most part, it's hard to be a good
it's really
comedy.
Like to be a good movie that is a comedy movie is near impossible. You don't take it seriously. The theme leads to a good point and a good value. It's fine. And it's funny.
Solid watch.
Solid 6.
Cheers to you, Sandler.
Yep, that's going to be an average score of 66.67, so not bad. Not bad at all.
Sounds bad, but
yeah,
it was a good movie.
Absolutely. All right, folks, well, that's going to do it for today. We will catch you next week at the movies.